My mentor has done a wonderful job explaining ClickBaitPays. You must check it out, then contact me to get started.
Hey Tribe, welcome to a quick overview and then a deeper training on one of the projects in our portfolio called ClickBaitPays, which literally allows anyone to get paid for viewing the ads that advertisers are willing to pay to get in front of us. First, before we dive into the back office and the 7 levels of entry and how you can work through them to get to some staggering income, I myself am at about $810 passively and getting to a few $100s a day on the referral program. Both I will cover here, but first, why this program? The fact that you can start for as little as $14, the fact that it's simple everyday tasks that people are already doing, whether it's the ads on YouTube or Facebook or other social platforms, people are already watching those ads. Why not get paid for that? You can earn anywhere from 0.48 cents to $13.50 at the highest level per ad that you view. And every 19 days, you're able to get your rewards from the profits to the actual principal that you made a deposit of. And you can have 3 active campaigns. That will make more sense when I show you what are the various campaigns from that $14 to the $2,400 level, which is what I came in at. You can have a maximum of 3 accounts per household. All those 3 accounts do need to be connected to your same sponsor link or they will refund you the money. Also, there's a 1-level optional referral program that pays 10% matching of your directs of whatever they're making by clicking and watching these ads themselves. And you can earn up to $90 per 1 referral that maxes out their account at level 7. And with that math, if you get 10 direct referrals at those max accounts, that's about $900 per day. With that, let's dive into my back office to see some actual real numbers of a running account. So here in my back office, we see that I've earned a total of $11,704. I still have 13 ads to view for one of my active campaigns and another 20 ads for the final level 7 campaign I have. Now, in order to get started, you need to first activate which of the 7 different levels you're going to enter in at. This is a one-time activation cost from anywhere of $1 all the way up to $240. As you can see, I activated level 7 and I will no longer have to pay this ever again. So it's a one-time upfront cost. After you've activated that level, then you can always come back to that level from $13 on level 1 all the way up to $2,400 on level 3, and you can have 3 of these active campaigns. They can all be on the same level as I've done on level 7, 3 of them to max out what is possible for an account, or you could have like 1 on level 5, 1 on level 6, 1 on level 7, but then you do need to pay that one-time activation for level 5, 6, and 7. So just do your own accounting. And then if you go to Click Ads, this is where you would go and view your remaining ads of the day. As you can see, mine says $13.50 per ad. You saw my balance on my homepage. That's going to increase by $13 right here. So I'll leave that there. And then I will go to another tab to actually watch a quick ad and show you in real time how that process looks like. The ad will open up on a separate tab, which if you're on your phone, you may need to go back to the previous tab, and there's a timer there that will count down until you can proceed and collect that payment of $13.50. All of this is sent to you every 19 days upon completion, and I'll explain that cycle as well. Now, if we go to the dashboard, we can see that my balance has increased from $704 to $718, well, $4.50. That's where the $13.50 gets added to. Now, what we're gonna do is dive into each of these different levels and do the calculations of what they ultimately yield as net profit for level 1 through 7. So let's start with level 1 and explain how to do the math. So with the very first of the 7 campaigns, which is a $14 startup cost, of which $1 goes to that one-time activation and $13 goes towards the ad campaign, this is the mathematics of that. Which, by the way, if you want to test this out for yourself and you're registered directly with the Grateful Tribe, you can reach out to me on Telegram with your ClickBaitPays username, and if I can see you in my back office, I'll do an internal transfer gifting you this $14 out of my own pocket to help you experience this platform. So with that, let's dive into the mathematics. So once you have the $13 campaign activated, you then get to do 3 clicks a day, of which each click is worth 48 cents. So if we do 48 cents times 3 click and ad watching per day, that's $1.44 times 12 click days equals about $17. Now we get to keep 90% of that because of a 10% withdrawal fee. That leaves us with $15. So essentially $14 went in the first time, or maybe it's funded for you through our great big mission at the Grateful Tribe, and $15 came out. So you made $1 profit. Even if that's the case, that $1 profit was made on $14 startup cost, that is 7% gain in 12 clicking days, but we get that out in 19 days because after the first 12 days of clicking, there is a 7-day cooling off period after which you can withdraw that fund. So we're going to divide this by 19 days because that's the input to the output ratio, and we get about 0.37% per day across those 19 days. Even though we click for 12 days, we don't do anything for the next 7 days, which you're more than welcome to share or start another campaign. But I'm saying if you don't want to add more funds or share the referral side, you'd make about 0.37% or 1/3% per day for those 19 days. What's interesting is that on the second cycle, it gets quite interesting because the math does not require this $1 activation. So you would just put in this $13, which is from your recouping of your principal, and you would get out the $15. So that's a $15 minus $13, $2 growth. Then divide that by your startup cost there, which is $13. So you get 15% over those 19 days, divide that by 19, and you can see you jump up from 0.37 to 0.8% per day. That's at the lowest level in an industry that is not based on the volatility of crypto markets and the volatility of charts and bullish or bearish. So it is something completely different in a different market of advertisers and viewers. So that's pretty good to know the math. Every of these cycles, from the first one to the 7th one, the first cycle will be a bit less because of that one-time activation. And from there, you don't have to pay that activation, so you have more of the profits that is your net instead of you're recouping your startup cost. So let's dive into level 2 and beyond. So here we have all the numbers for level 2 all the way to level 7. Let's just break down the example of level 2 and 7 so you can understand how to do the math for all of them. So with that, let's see that level 2 starts out as $77 for the campaign cost and $7 as a one-time activation. 77 plus 7 is 84. From there, we get to do 3 clicks a day, of which each click is worth $2.83 times 3 is $8.49 times 12 clicking days gets us about $101. Now we need to multiply that by 90% because of a 10% withdrawal fee, leaving us with $91. Our startup cost here was $84, the first time being a bit higher because of that $7 activation in this case, or in this case $15 activation, $30 activation, $60 activation, $120 activation, and $240 activation at these different levels. By the way, if you activate a level direct to the Grateful Tribe, message me your username, and if I can see that you have activated that level and bought a campaign at that level, I will reimburse you that money as a token and gesture of my appreciation of us doing business together. So now we're left with $7 and about 69 cents of profit, we divide that by the $84 that came out of our pocket, meaning that we now have made 9% over the 12 days of clicking and then the 7 days of cooling, so over 19 days. I'm going to divide that. That gets us about 0.48% for those 9